Baby bird. I'm gonna make sure to mince chew it. Hibachi, but for my.
What do we got?
We have an apple crumb pie a la mode.
Ooh.
Little whipped cream, little caramel sauce.
Wow. Beautiful.
Following it, and the way we're going to do it is I ask a question, if you think you know the answer, you act excited. So on the count of three, let me see excited. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Now I heard you, but now I also need to see you, because Mike is blinding me with the lights. All right, here's the question. Ready? Do not yell out the answer. Most excited person. David's father has 3 sons. Snap, crackle, and... Whoever yelled out owes me $10. Yes? No! Anybody?
David!
David is correct. Yes. That's right. lady, you got it. I said, David's father has, where is she at? Come on down. What do you think, I'm going to do all this work? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Question number 2. Listen very carefully. If an electric train is traveling south at 75 miles an hour, 75 miles an hour south, and the wind is blowing due east at 35 miles an hour, which way will the smoke blow? Yes. It's an electric train. There's no smoke. That's right. Send them in.
Give them 2 ice creams.
You're sharp, I'll tell you. You're all right. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We got one more here. You're in a really big race. You're in a really big race. You pass the person in second place. What place are you now in? Yes, Mike. Second is correct, yes. How many thought it was first? Mike, come on down. Hurry up. Mike and his lovely wife were the recipients of the Roger Everett Award here tonight. So, thank you for that. All right, you ready? Last question for this round. A cowboy rode into town on...
Started this fair 25 years ago, and they were wonderful people. This fair wouldn't be here without them. And they got the community together to say, we're going to have a fair, and we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. And so this song, we like to honor those who have gone before us in the last couple of years. And Alice Roger, we think of you.
Dolly Parton has something called the Imagination Library. And what that is, for every child underneath the age of 5, Dolly Parton, believe it or not, will make sure that child gets books for the first 5 years of their life. And it's free. She only had a high school education, and she wanted to make sure that all children can read. So it's a great thing. You got kids, you got grandkids, sign them up, and you can get some great books. Who knows, you might find something interesting to read for yourselves. But anyways, this number sent Dolly Parton to #1. Ladies and gentlemen, here you come again.
Here you come again. Just when I'm about to get myself together, you walked right in the door, just like you done before, and you wrapped my heart round your little finger. Here you come again. Just when I'm about to make it work without you, you look into my eyes and light those pretty lights, and brings the moment how I came to doubt you. All you gotta do is smile, smile, and make all my defenses. Just to leave it up to you when I leave the world. You're messing up my mind and filling up my senses. Here you come again. Looking better than anybody has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I really know is you come again. Here I go. Alright, so this song is by a group called Runaway June, and one of the members of that group, her grandpa is John Wayne. Yeah. So they have kind of risen in fame in the country music scene, and when we first heard this song, we're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, we gotta do our version of this. So you may have heard of them. They have now been on the Country Music Awards, etc., etc. They've kind of risen up. And we just love this song. So this is an advice song for anybody who's had a broken heart. If you're gonna love somebody, yeah, you better love somebody who ruins your lipstick. Now don't let it scare them. Got a brand new beat up, broken heart, like tears rolling down your face. It's all crashing down, you can't look again, 'cause nobody can take these place. Well, I've been there. not know this song. We never heard it. And Ray Price made this song famous back in 1959. And we're going to say this song is for you, fam.
Hey.
If you know it, sing along. This one you can bring the track up. Thank you, Michael. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for telling us about that song. Thank you so much.
The Dean of the School of Environmental and Biological Sciences in the New Jersey Ag Experimental Station. Maybe you tell us what that's about.
It's far too much to tell you today, and you'll be bored to death. What I want to say is just a huge congratulations. This is one of the most fun things that I get to do every year, and especially see the kids going down the aisle and all of that enthusiasm. And then to learn that so many of you are alum of 4-H, it's like a shot in the arm in terms of all of the hard work that this team does for the county and for the state of New Jersey. So congratulations on your 25th event, and thank you very much for including us.
Ladies and gentlemen, we love these people. We really do. They're just such great people. Thank you so much. Folks, you can have a seat. Or you're sitting in a really dry, wonderful tent that the last storm had a puddle in it. It looked like a lake. And they put all of the stone down that you see all over the grounds. And they put the shavings down, and they put the hay bales down. These are the people that really help make this happen and make our county happen. And I know there's not a person here that is going to feel slighted if I ask those folks to stand on the stage at this time. We're going to call forward my good friend, Big George Glassoff. Stan Pulaski. Come on down if you're here. Eric Hammerstone. Charles Pearman. Chuck Pearman, come on down. Joe Updike. John Granenko. George Price. Come on, George. You got to be the first one down. Chris Boatson. Jack Meyer.
Come on, Chris.
Adam Johnson. Right up here. No, right up here. Come on, I'm inviting you up. Right up here. Alex, where's Alex? Oh, Alex, come on down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you a story about Alex in a little bit, but I got Jack and I got Mike Kenny. Jack and Mike. Come on down. I'm looking back there. Is there anybody I missed? Well, Braden's back there. Hi, Braden. We thank you guys from Office of Emergency Management. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not all of them. Unfortunately, I guess they're doing other things. But I have to tell you, up until this year, this man right here was the axe man, the henchman. He was the bouncer. If I had a bee's nest and it was way up in a tree, that's the man they sent to climb and take care of it. This year, I didn't see him, and we had 2 huge bees' nests under the stage. I wasn't about to touch them. I mean, they were big, and they were way under there, and every day they'd be flying around. And this year, this man right here, listen to me, he crawled under the stage with a can of bee spray. Crawled under, over there, only thing sticking out were his boots. And I said, did you find it? He said, yeah, it's pretty big. And then I hear him spraying it. And I'm watching the bees flying out from underneath. And he's over there, and he comes out, goes over to this side, and the other one's literally right behind this lift, right up underneath. And I think it surprised him too, because I said, I think there's one under there. And he looked under and he went, whoa! And he jumped out. He goes, that was pretty big. So he went under with 2 cans of spray and and then pulled right out. So listen, I can't tell you how much these guys mean to me, especially, and all of us on the fair committee. Absolutely, positively can't thank you guys enough. Thank you. Thank you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't believe I did this last year, and I'm going to do it again this year. I'm not supposed to do this. I'm supposed to ask.
Now, she looks kind of interesting right now because she's kind of in a transition point. She's starting to already grow back some of her winter fur. The gray fur you see is fur they have all year long, and you see it in the summertime. If we did this program in the winter and I brought her, you wouldn't even know it's the same animal. Because she's going to grow this second coat of white fur right over her gray fur. It's going to be sticking out to about here. She looks like she gains about 20 pounds, and she's entirely white. Even her tail gets really big and fluffy and white. Now, a lot of people will see Sylvie with her collar and her leash. They think she's super cute. And then they see her do this. Sylvie, sit. And people think, oh, maybe that would make a really cool pet. Oh, no. Taking care of Sylvie is kind of like taking care of a tornado with fur attached to it. She's like the craziest dog you've ever seen in your life. After that dog drinks like 30 cups of coffee. The most calm that she ever is, really, is when I bring her out to meet all of you. If I have her loose in the barn back at our farm, I have to watch her every second. Because the minute you turn your back on her, she's going to knock something over, break something, tear something apart, or just poop on something. She doesn't scratch at the door and say it's time to go out. She just goes when she's got to go, okay? So my car ride home from events like this is awful. It smells terrible in my car. Now, every now and then I will get lucky and she'll go as soon as I put her back, and then I can just give it to one of you guys. Who wants a souvenir? You guys can get it anytime you want. They're all over. You get a diversity of them. Okay? So, who said they want it? Way in the back? I'll keep my eye out for you, buddy. Okay? You can bring it to show and smell when you go back to school, right? You guys have show and smell? They jump off into the sky, and they go like this. Okay? Now, the difference between me and him is from his wrist to his ankle, there's a big flap of skin that stretches out. And it's called his gliding membrane. Okay? So it's a lot like a flying squirrel. And when they jump out, they jump out kind of like this. Let me show you. He doesn't jump out like this. That'd be weird. He jumps out like this, but with both legs behind him. I'm not going to pick up my other leg. I hope you know why. Okay? But that extra skin catches the air, and it allows them to glide to a nearby tree. Now, when he's gliding, this is when that big tail is important. They use their tail for steering. Okay? So as he's gliding, he'll kind of like swish his sugar glider tushy from side to side. When his tail swings out, the air hits it, and that steers him. Now, I'm going to see if I can get you a better look at this bald spot on his head. Okay? They get him a little piece of dried pineapple here. That's what he's looking for. That's why he's all excited. Come here, buddy. Come on. I'm right here. Hello, I'm right here. Come on. There we go. Oh, I smell it. So this bald spot on his head is actually really important. That tells me this is a boy sugar glider. Boy sugar gliders always get a big bald spot on their head. And there's a good reason for that. I mean, I'm probably going to wind up with a big bald spot one day. There's no good reason for that. But for him, where that bald spot is, he makes this sticky liquid that's called musk. Musk is a sticky liquid that has a very strong smell. So, don't try to touch, he might bite you. Okay? So, when a boy sugar glider is in the tree where he lives, he rubs his head all over his tree. It's okay, he throws it on the ground sometimes. So, he rubs his head on his tree, and that rubs off his hair. Okay? But it also leaves his smell behind. Now, do you know why he does that? That is how he gets a girlfriend. See, if you're only this big and you're climbing around in 200-foot tall trees in the middle of the night, it's kind of hard to just bump into another boy or girl sugar glider. So the boy rubs his head, and when the girls are climbing, they sniff. And if they smell a boy that smells good, they follow their nose until they meet him. And then maybe they say, ooh, you're kind of cute. They say, maybe you could be my boyfriend. And that's how they find each other. Which, by the way, is probably how all of your moms and dads met each other, too. Right? You think? One of your parents walked around the neighborhood rubbing their head on trees. The other one went for a walk one day and said, ooh, looks like I'm getting married. Yeah, actually, it's a lot harder than that. You'll find out maybe one day. That would be kind of easy. But that's how they do it. Now, do you think a sugar glider would make a good pet? There's one thing I told you about them that immediately should make you think, no way would that make a good pet. It's one word. The word nocturnal. Why would you ever get a nocturnal pet? When I cover him back up, he's going to curl up in a ball and go back to sleep. They hide all day, and then they run around making noise all night. So I always tell everybody, if you think you want an animal as a pet, first place you got to go is a library. You got to do research, learn about them, make sure it's the right pet for you. 2 words to look out for: nocturnal and solitary. Solitary animals don't even want to live with more of their own kind. Why would they want to live with us, right? So you want to stay away from guys like that. Okay, now this one, you ready for this bigger one?
Okay, that's definitely.
This is pretty cool. This is a flying cow. So here's what's going to happen. It's going to fly around the tent and sprinkle milk. So if you're thirsty, you can just go, oh, like that. And I brought a special treat. I brought the brown cow. So it's going to be chocolate milk. Do you think brown cows make chocolate milk? No. Where would strawberry milk come from?
Oh, these guys! Okay, look at you, still going. All right, have a seat, ladies and gentlemen.
We need to have a gentleman here who's going to help us. And we can have the monitor with the tracks in it. They can come down just a little bit. Hello, how are you?
Good to see you.
You have to send that to us. We can't video ourselves anymore.
I'll take care of it.
Okay, thank you. We'll talk to you afterwards. Long live cowgirls. That's what his hat says.
Take it.
Long live cowgirls. Woohoo! Thank you for coming to the fair. All right. Let's see. We need help us here. Okay.
Yeah, this guy back here. You're coming up with me. Is this your first time at the fair?
Nope.
How many times have you been here?
Quite a few years.
Quite a few years. All right. Well, this is painless. It's a lot of fun. So you just gotta have to follow along and listen to Jenny and listen to Amy and oh look, he's already unzipping his jacket. Oh, he's getting into costume. Here we go.
He's a good patriot. We'll take that. We can just sit that over here. So, we're going to do a song by Patsy Cline.
What is your name, sir?
Come on in. And what is it? Kevin. And this song is back from 1957. When were you born? 72. Oh, you're young. All right. So have you ever played an instrument? No? Drums. Okay, well, you're going to play one right now. Jenny's going to give it to you. Hold that up for everybody to see it. All right. Okay. Hit it, Dan. Stop the beat. Bring the track of the music down, please. Perfect. Thank you. I know I'm walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. Let's get my hand. Very good. I walk the miles along the highway, well, that's just my way. Always saying I love you, I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow, crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the stars are gloomy, the started this fair 25 years ago, and they were wonderful people. This fair wouldn't be here without them. And they got the community together to say, we're going to have a fair, and we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. And so this song, we like to honor those who have gone before us in the last couple of years. And Alice Roger, we think of you. Do our version of this. So you may have heard of them. They have now been on the Country Music Awards, etc., etc. They've kind of risen up. And we just love this song. So this is an advice song for anybody who's had a broken heart.
If you're gonna love somebody, yeah, you better love somebody who brought your lipstick, not your mascara. Broken heart, like tears rolling down your face. It's all crashing down, you can't love again, 'cause nobody can take these place. Well, I've been there, we've all
He has that for a reason. He did not get that blue tongue by eating blue raspberry ice pops all weekend. They're born with their blue tongue, and they use their tongue to protect themselves. Does that sound weird? Do you guys protect yourself with your tongue? No, here's how this works. Blue tongue skinks come from Australia. And in Australia, there is a very dangerous venomous snake. It's so dangerous, it's called the death adder, okay? Now the death adder has big fangs and venom. If that thing bites you, animals know, I gotta stay away from the death adder because that thing, if it bites me, can be really dangerous. Now the way animals recognize them is death adders have black and grayish brown bands across their body, and a lot of them have a bluish colored head. So when this lizard is nervous, it folds its legs down at its side, tries to make itself look long and skinny, and then it sticks out this blue tongue. And it can make its tongue into the shape of a triangle. Guess what the shape of the death adder's head is? A triangle. So animals look at it and they get confused. They go, blue, black, grayish, brown. Ah! I'm out of here. Because if that guy bites me, so they leave it be. Now this lizard, if he bit me, I probably wouldn't even need a band-aid. But because he looks like something and acts like something that is dangerous, that can save his life. Now we have a name for that. We call that mimicry. Mimicry is when an animal looks or acts like something else, sometimes something that's much more dangerous, and that can save its life. Okay? You know what mimicry is like? Mimicry is like Halloween. On Halloween, you dress up like something. You don't become that thing, right? Did you go trick-or-treating last year, Reese's? What was your costume? Princess Leia. So on Halloween last year, you were able to use the Force and move things, right? You had a lightsaber and all that. Your hair, I'm sure, was in little, yeah. But so you don't become Princess Leia. You dress like that, right? So these guys, they sort of dress like something that's dangerous, but they have it all the time, and that can save its life. Now, what if that doesn't work? What if the predator that comes up to this guy sees its legs? It might go, hold on a second, you got legs. You can't be a death adder. They're snakes. Snakes don't have legs. Do you know what he would do then? He opens his mouth as wide as he can, sticks his tongue out as far as he can, and makes a funny noise. They kind of go like this. They go, let me see y'all do that. Everybody go, oh yeah, you should see that from up here. That's pretty weird. So, sounds like a strange way to protect yourself. If some bully came up to you and said, hey, I'm going to get you, would you go, that probably wouldn't help. It might make your beating worse, right? But why does an animal come up to the lizard? What's it want to do? It wants to eat it. Is your food supposed to do that? Like, what if you went to one of the stands and you got, like, a cheeseburger? You're ready to bite it, the buns open up, the pickles shoot out of it, and it goes, would you put it in your mouth? No, you would throw it away and go to the next vendor, right?
He's huge! So we just got him. He's fairly new to us. He's about a month old. With us. He's not a month old. So this guy, he's enormous. Look at the size of him. But he's so cool. He's so gentle and so calm. Now this is, somebody said it immediately when I brought it up. They're like, it's a toad. That is correct. Now, I'm going to confuse you all, but I want you to know something. Ready? Toads are frogs, but frogs are not toads. Let that sink in. What that means is the name of the family is frog, but a toad is a type of frog. These guys are very similar, they look alike. Frogs get this big too, but this guy, they prefer land. They will go in the water, but they just prefer to be on the land, where frogs prefer to be in the water, and they can go on the land as well. So, they both are in the same similar environment, but look at this guy, look at the size of him. Now this guy specifically is called a cane toad. Ooh, and as I'm holding him, he's getting bigger and bigger. He puffs up with air when he needs to defend himself himself because it's harder for a predator to swallow him. So he's actually getting bigger as a holding him. But then he deflates. So this guy is technically called a cane toad because he's from Asia in the wild. However, people brought him to Australia. Hang on a second. So they brought him to Australia because farmers were having difficulty with their crops. They were getting eaten by locusts and grasshoppers and stuff, and somebody was like, hey, why don't we just find something that eats the grasshoppers and locusts? Let's bring in some toads from Asia. So they brought them in, but nothing eats these guys because they, not only are they huge, they also have poison, little spots right here where they've got poison. So if an animal were to eat it, they would get sick and possibly die if it was a small animal. Now, I can touch it because I'm big, I'm a human, so I'm not going to lick my finger, so it doesn't make me sick. If I licked it, it might give me a stomachache, but if I bit them and chewed them, I probably would get very sick. Not going to do it. So, this guy, they are out of control in Australia, and they named him a cane toad because he was there originally to save the sugar cane. So he has, and now they're out of control down there. Got a question, buddy? Ooh, he's getting big. He's puffing with air. Do you really? Tadpoles are baby frogs. And when they get older, they grow into frogs. That's cool that you were able to see that. Those are tree frogs. We have a lot of tree frogs here in New Jersey. This guy's not from New Jersey. I hear Florida and Hawaii also have a similar problem with the cane toads getting out of control. All right, any questions about this guy? He's pretty cool. What sound does he make? Ribbit, 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 and he does.
I know, I love it. Great. Now, I gotta break everything for series. Taste rest over here. Yeah, you're supposed to tell them what to do. Anyway, all right. You ready to sing? What's the matter? No, I brought him. Hang on a second. He wants me to put on these sunglasses. Anyway, we're going to sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm, but I need a helper. Who's going to be in the show? You wouldn't back, you know. Stay. Good girl. All right. Now, what's your name?
Lauren.
Lauren, welcome to the show. Now, you've seen it a million times over here. I'm going to tell everybody what's going to happen. You're going to sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Everybody's going to sing along. He's going to do the oink, oink parts. It's that easy, Lauren. It's a lot of fun. Oh, and needs a little music and your help.
E-I-E-I-O. On that farm he had a pig. Donald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Should I look in pain?
We have your consent to look famous. We have your consent to look famous in the newspaper.
Was it a stressful day so far? Parking?